Hi, I'm Emily Roark and I'm a Younique presenter, and I wanted to make a little video to tell you about some of our foundation products. I have had several questions about some of the differences, so I am going to walk you through what I do, and I'm going to use the Touch Cream Foundation on half of my face, and then I'm going to use the BB Cream on the other half, just so you can see the difference in coverage and everything. And if I look all freshly scrubbed and clean, that's because I am. I am putting on makeup for the second time today, just because I love you guys and want to tell you about what we've got. Now, this is the Illuminate Clean Cleanser that I use to wash my face. Of course, I'm going to plug some other products as well, you know me. But that is for normal to dry skin, and we also have Illuminate Clear, which is for more of an oily skin tone. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is put on my primer, the Glorious Primer. I love this stuff, cannot tell you enough about it. See, it says natural there. It's mineral based, and it makes your makeup go on smoothly and stay on. I just put a couple of pumps on my fingers, and I'm going to just apply it with my fingertips all over my face. I like to get it on my lips and my eyelids, all over my face, and it makes my face feel so silky and go on flawlessly. And my hair is wet because I haven't dried it yet. But if you have straight hair and it's a little frizzy, you can put a little pump of this, just a little bit less than probably what I just had on my fingers, and just run it through the ends of your hair, and it'll help it lay down. It's a nice little trick. Now, let me tell you about this that we have. This is Younique's Shade Stick matching card, so that if you are local, you can give me a holler and we can figure out which one is for you. These big ones down here are the BB creams, and this one up here is the Touch pressed powder and mineral foundations. So just to let you know about that. And then if you're not local, just shoot me a picture and we can probably figure it out. If we've got some skin guides too that I can use to help you out. Now me, I'm pale, I'm freckly, I don't get tan, not even in the summer, because if I go to the beach or the pool, I have on SPF 70 and sunglasses and a hat, and I sit under the umbrella. But some of you, that's not the case. But anyway, this is the Touch Cream Foundation. See, it says cream right here. The powder is in the similar case, but it says pressed powder, duh. I use the shade Scarlet. Like I said, it's the lightest one. You open it up. This is the cream foundation, and it's got a little mirror, compact, and a little sponge. And I use the sponge to apply it. So I just took off the little cover there. So I'm just going to rub my sponge inside of it, and I'm going to apply it on this side of my face. So I'm using the iPad as a mirror, just so you know. So it just goes on kind of smooth. It's not too, I don't like a very heavy coverage. I like my freckles to kind of show a little bit still, but it just goes on. I like the way it feels, and I like the way it goes on. I like using the sponge. I just used the one it came with. Younique also has a foundation brush. If you'd like to use the brush to put it on, I believe my sister uses this brush to put on her BB cream, which I'm going to show you next. So this is the BB cream. It is, it's like a tinted moisturizer, and it's a little bit bigger. The Touch Cream Foundation is $32, by the way. The BB cream is $39. It's a little bit more expensive. Again, I use the lightest shade they have. It's called Cream. And so I'm just going to put a little bit on my fingers. Probably did a little bit much because I'm used to doing it on my whole face. But I'm just going to use my fingers to apply this on the right side of my face. And I just work it in. And it just kind of gives nice coverage, just as a lightweight tinted moisturizer foundation. So it's probably kind of hard to see on the iPad in this screen, and I'm sorry, this is really all I have to take video with, but they both provide good coverage. It's really kind of personal preference. What would you rather have? Would you rather put it on with a sponge or a brush? Would you rather use your fingers? What would you rather do as far as what it is? But I think the coverage is similar. The BB cream is lightweight. Now, I think you could probably use the cream foundation a little heavier than I do if you were looking for more of a full coverage, just so you know. And then some of our powders, I said I was going to talk to you about the powder. Ooh, but I forgot to get my powder brush out of my bag. Shame on me. I use my old powder brush. But Younique also has a powder brush and a full line of brushes. So the pressed powder is similar. It comes with a little sponge. I took it out because I don't use it. It's got this little lid to keep the powder in there and off of the mirror, which is kind of nice. You can see a nice little view of my kitchen over there, and there's a Christmas tree that I haven't taken down yet. So I'm going to go ahead and put the pressed powder, the Scarlet, on the same side that I put the Scarlet cream foundation. And so I just brush it on. I'm so fair, you probably can't see much of a difference, but it just kind of finishes the look. And then that's it, and that's what I would do. I'd go ahead and add my blush in my eyes and do all that if I was doing that for you. And then the other thing we have is the foundation. It might remind you of another type of mineral powder foundation. This is called a concealer, and you can use it wet to get more coverage if you're using it as a concealer, or you can really use it just as a loose powder foundation or as a setter of to set your foundation, whatever you have. So I'm going to put this on top of the BB cream, and I actually use the shade Fabulous in this because I feel like it's just kind of a looser thing. It's not quite as tight, and I didn't want to use the lighter shades are a little bit more pinky, and so I just went with the more neutral Fabulous shade. So I hope that kind of shows you a little bit about the product. It really comes down to personal preference, how you like to use it, how you like to do your makeup, and what you're looking to get out of it. If you have any questions, always feel free to get me. My website is www.emilieslashbash.com. You can also find me on Facebook at facebook.com/emilieslashbash. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.